Tuesday's turmoil, Kyle's public fury, and Claire's romantic quandary. Tuesday in Genoa City was a day marked by public meltdowns, burgeoning romantic confusion, and a new alliance forming amidst the chaos. Kyle Abbott experienced a very public unraveling triggered by Audra Charles, while Claire Newman found herself contemplating a broader romantic journey. At Crimson Lights, Claire had a serendipitous encounter with Holden Novak, whose flight to Los Angeles was delayed. Holden offered a sympathetic ear as Claire vented about Kyle's overzealous attempts to fix their relationship. Holden, suggesting Claire take a step back, boldly invited her to join him in L.A., clarifying it was purely as a friend. Claire, while admitting a playful disappointment, ultimately declined, citing her efforts to mend things with Kyle and anticipating his negative reaction. This seemingly innocent interaction, however, planted a seed of curiosity in Claire. The scene shifted to society, where Kyle encountered Victoria Newman, who was awaiting Claire. Victoria offered Kyle a pep talk, but his anxieties about Claire pulling away were evident. The atmosphere instantly turned awkward when Claire arrived with Holden. Holden, ever charming, introduced himself to Victoria, but Kyle's displeasure at his presence was palpable. Claire, avoiding a private conversation with Kyle, feigned business discussions with Victoria, agreeing only to breakfast the following morning. After Kyle's departure, Holden chose to wait for his takeout at the bar, allowing Claire to confide in Victoria. Claire admitted her conflicting desires to both run from Kyle and fix their relationship, a sentiment Victoria had already sensed from Kyle's earlier comments. Claire subtly hinted at someone else capturing her attention, leading Victoria to deduce she meant Holden. This introspection led Claire to a significant conclusion. Perhaps she needed more romantic experience before committing to a lifelong partner. Her giddy reaction to Holden raising a glass in her direction underscored her newfound openness to exploring other options. Meanwhile, at the Jazz Lounge, Sally Spectra updated Billy Abbott on their destructive impact on Abbott Communications' plans. Refusing to wallow, Sally and Audra decided to forge a new partnership, brainstorming their next big venture. Audra, reflecting on her own ambition having ruined her romance with Nate Hastings, also quizzed Sally about her relationship with Billy. The drama escalated when Kyle, having resorted to drinking at the bar, became the target of Sally's attempt to instigate an apology from Audra. Audra defiantly refused. When Kyle approached their table, he scoffed at their derailed plans, claiming Abbott Communications was destined for ruin with Audra's involvement, and suggesting Sally was Audra's only remaining confidant. Audra, unwilling to apologize, instead expressed regret that it took Kyle so long to hit rock bottom and that she contributed to Claire's heartbreak. She deliberately twisted the knife by implying Claire was off enjoying a Vesper with Holden, successfully pushing Kyle's buttons. Despite Sally's efforts to de-escalate, Kyle launched into a bitter tirade, warning Audra she would be alone for the rest of her life, unwanted and uncared for. The night ended with public humiliation for Kyle and a clear shift in Claire's romantic perspective.